this thing rocking. Did I make it? Oh, with 1 minute to spare, Triple H. Now, I'm not saying he's showing up tonight. If I'm Triple H, I hit right out to the ring and I deliver one of those Triple H passionate speeches, bro. I'm not fucking around. We don't have to see dramatic change in the first night, no doubt. But you can put the atmosphere. The atmosphere should be fucking extreme anyway. It's Madison Square Garden. But it's 20 years, man. 20 years. 2002 from that iconic moment when Triple H came back from those quad injuries. Triple H came back jacked. Obviously, he was juiced out of his mind, but who gives a fuck at that point? He came back banging out, bro. Triple H looked like a fucking machine. 2002. Here we are 20 years later. On the main roster, this dude's coming back technically in charge. That's his title anyway. Head of creative, head of talent relations. This guy's flying high right under Stephanie and Nick Khan, bro. Now, if you saw my stream earlier, and ever since this whole changing of the guard has been taking shape, I told you guys to be skeptical. Don't just buy into everything. Don't get too excited, because this could be a master plan by Vince McMahon. He's got all his chess pieces in play. Everybody in the head positions of power are all his people, his yes people. And he walked out, so he gets to decide everything still. He didn't get forced out. He didn't stick around to let the investigation conclude so he could be kicked out. No, he walked out. He retired, which means he gets to choose who he wants at the helm, which means in a year, 2 years, he can always come out of retirement right back to his old position. This is why I say stay skeptical, guys. But BC is willing to just watch. BC is willing to give it a chance. BC is willing to see change unfold. It's not all going to happen in one night or 1 week or 1 month. I get it. Rome wasn't built in a day, is BC's favorite saying, right? But Rome, on the first day that it was initiated, that was the plan, the plans were set in place. The seeds were planted. So the fucking seeds better be planted tonight. Triple H doesn't have to go out there and cut a promo, but he's there tonight, and his first big night happens to be in Madison Square Garden. You don't think this dude wants to put out a good show? Hopefully this lights a fire underneath his ass, and I hope that Vince McMahon allows Triple H the keys to the kingdom. Otherwise, you are not going to get change, guys. If Vince McMahon isn't truly stepping to the side, you're not getting change. If I'm Triple H, I start this fucking show. Oh, Roman Reigns is going to start it. All right, well, you're probably not going to see H then. That was the best fucking chance. I don't know if Edge made it. JR9 told me earlier in the first stream that we did an Amplified Live earlier today, which, by the way, you guys crush that, man. It's our third ever edition. Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, right here on this channel from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Amplified Live, a sports center for pro wrestling. BC's got you covered. All the hottest topics in pro wrestling. Earlier today, man, we crushed it out. My funnest stream ever, man. I had a blast. Looked like you guys did too. JR9 said that Edge may not have showed up because of travel issues. So hopefully you guys got some news for me on Edge. Otherwise, we're just getting Roman Reigns as the big surprise. And doesn't it suck that the guy with 2 fucking titles is a surprise whenever he shows up because he doesn't want to work dates anymore? That's kind of fucking sad. The opening, I thought they were doing an opening package. That's why I kept with my open. What was the opening? Who's the brawl? Who was the brawl? I thought they were doing an opening package from last week. That's how redundant this show is. Who was the fucking brawl, man? It's 8:03. Did the brawl happen in 90 seconds? What the fuck? Logan Paul. Oh, you guys made it sound like it was something special. Logan Paul and The Miz brawled. Oh, no. Wow, it's changed, everybody. It's changed. Sasha, my assistant. Oh, wait, I let her go home 3 hours ago. Well, fuck, this is change. Fuck yeah, man. Logan Paul and The Miz? Well, fuck. In a 90-second brawl? No wonder BC missed it. I blinked. I said hello to my audience, and the fucking brawl was over. Now I gotta hail to the tribal chief. Oh my God, the way you guys made it sound, I thought Edge fucking showed up in a brawl. Maybe fucking Shane McMahon returned. Triple H was beating the fuck out of somebody. Johnny Gargano was in a fucking backstage brawl. Somebody was getting ran over by a monster truck. You guys pumped that up, man. You guys fucking sold the shit out of that backstage brawl. I had 20 fucking 30 people telling me I missed the brawl, and then you go ahead and tell me it's Logan Paul and The Miz? That's like having a giant Christmas present underneath the tree for your fucking kid, and when he opens it, the box gets into another box, and it keeps getting smaller until it's a pair of socks. That was fucked up, unit. Trying to trick BC. Thinking it was a badass brawl. And then you guys swerved me with Miz and Logan Paul. I fucking tell ya. What's up, unit, man? Hey, I'm going to be with you for the whole first hour, guys. And then, of course, I'm going to stop the stream. And then tomorrow, I'll be with you guys for the rest of Raw. The schedule for tomorrow looks like this. Early in the morning, I might have a taped Raw review for the last 2 hours. And then at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, amplified live. So make sure you're on the channel, man. A double dose of BC tomorrow as well. Roman Reigns is still making his 20-minute entrance, guys. Trust me, this lasted 10 times longer than the fucking brawl between Miz and Logan. You ain't missing shit. I had to do a cleansing for my coffee machine, man. Sometimes you just gotta let it run. Let all the particles from the other coffee. If you can't clean it every time, you'll ruin the machine. So I had to fucking do that. Now we're gonna make a fucking coffee. We're gonna do Dunkin' Donuts, guys. Where's my Dunkin' pod? Boom, we're gonna do some Dunkin'. Original blend. We're gonna go old school. Paul Heyman, the Bloodline, man. Madison Square Garden. Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay. Paul Heyman starting this show off. I didn't break it that time, unit. We're going to do strength. This is going to be ultra, temperature, amplified hot, 12 ounce. Let's get that Dunkin' rocking, man. The coffee bar is open for business. Yeah. There we go. Get open. Open for business. That's right. Hey, there he is. Madison Square Garden. Acknowledge me. Come on, let's hear it. That's right. MSG just popped hard for that, bro. We love that shit. We love heel Roman in New York City, bro. I don't know how you guys feel around there. I know a lot of you guys don't like Roman's heel character. I don't like what the fuck they've been doing with him. 2 fucking titles, and then they gave him less dates. They gave him 2 titles, and then they told him to sit home. Fuck that. Fuck you, Vince. Triple H, where the fuck you at, dog? Hopefully this shit changes going forward. I'm not saying that one of those belts going to Brock Lesnar is best for business, by the way. I would not have his whole fucking reign of double belts be just to give it back to Brock. Nobody gets made in the process, and nothing special occurs in between. Wise Man now has the microphone. What's your name? Who are you? No, he does that with Brock. My name is Paul Dangerously. Or Paul Heyman. I remember, I always call him Dangerously, man. Any old timers out there, man, you remember WCW, the Dangerous Alliance. Paul E. Dangerously. He just called a bunch of that crowd from New Jersey, he said. He did not go there, bro. You don't pull those cards here, bro. They're going to have fun with New York tonight, man. It would have been a fun vibe to be there. The company hasn't earned my bottom dollar, to be honest with you guys, man. The company has not earned my business to show up there. That's right. They pumping up the Garden. They trying to get on our good side, man. We got to hear Triple H's fucking time to play the game tonight, right? You would think. Either way, it's his first big night, guys. Triple H's first. I'm not saying change is going to happen overnight, but this is a big night for H. Is Roman yawning at Paul E. Dangerously, Paul Heyman, or what the fuck was he just yawning at? What the fuck is dude yawning at, bro? Roman Reigns is already bored. He wants to jump on a plane and get back to his fucking wife and kids. That's funny. Unit, salute. Put some fucking creamer in this bitch. No, he still gives Brock that love when he says Brock Lesnar, man. He still shows that love. Oh, he's still pumping up Brock, man. Talking about beating the Undertaker's streak and everything, bro. You there for Roman Reigns? You there for Brock? Unit, salute, man. I'm with you for the whole first hour here, man. We're going to see if there's any seeds of change. I know it ain't going to happen in a day, bro. But is it in the atmosphere, or is that just New York City being loud as fuck? Ah, good old fucking Duncan, dog. Look at Jimmy and Jay. I love the Usos, bro. I wish they were booked in a real tag team division. Imagine if the Usos could take on the Briscoes or something, bro. How fucking badass would that be? No, we'll get the New Day for the 6,000th time. Let's get on with it, guys. We're in New York, man. The crowd, you're starting to lose the crowd a little bit, Paul. We can't be doing a 7-minute promo, man. You can't do it. You can't just talk, man. It's 5 nights before SummerSlam. It's the go-home show. Let's rock, man. Let's get some action going. Let's get some fun. Let's get some energy. Let's get some creativity. Come on, dog. Yeah, well, we're sick of seeing Roman versus Brock fucking 9-10 times, dude. So we hear you. He says we're sick of hearing Brock Lesnar's name. I'm like, bro, I'm sick of hearing these two's names together. Roman, love you, dog. Seriously, man. Heel Roman is great, man. It really is best for business. You got to work more dates, bro. I understand, like, trying to be fucking, special. Not being seen every show. I get it, but this isn't 1989 or 1990. This isn't Hulk Hogan days. You got 5 hours of primetime television between Raw and SmackDown. You have 2 championships. There's a pay-per-view every month, sometimes 2 a month, like July. We started with Money in the Bank. We're ending with fucking SummerSlam. Earliest ever, in July. It seems so weird. I mean, you can't just sit at home for 25 days out of the month, bro. You can't. I know. Roman's giving me that fit. Bro, you think I want to say these words? You ain't got to look annoyed with BC, bro. I got you. I feel you. You ain't got to give me those faces, dog. I'm a supporter. I've always been. Dude, I'm having a fucking side promo with Roman trying to have some fun. Paul Heyman is still fucking talking, guys. 8 minutes later. Oh, here comes A-Town down. Here comes fucking Austin Theory. And because Brock is either not there, or even if he was there, they don't have anything fun planned, so they're going to have Mr. Cashin come down and try to sell their SummerSlam match. The same thing we've been seeing for the last 3 weeks, since Money in the Bank. This is what I mean about redundancy. So far, change is not in the air. I know, Beastly, it's not going to happen overnight. Well, fuck! I wish the seeds were at least planted. We've been hearing the same thing since Money in the Bank. Same fucking promo by this guy. I'm going to beat Bobby Lashley, and then I'm going to roll down to the ring, and I'm going to win the fucking championships. I'm going to cash in. Okay, that was fine 3 weeks ago. Then he did it on SmackDown. Then he did it on Raw again. Then he did it on SmackDown. Then he did it on last week's Raw. Then last week's SmackDown. Now Raw. He'll be on SmackDown. He'll do it again and again and again. This is going to set up a 6-man tag, isn't it? You're going to have the Street Profits come down? Why do I see a fucking, Well, no, he wouldn't be a face, though. Maybe Bobby Lashley in the Street Profits.
If you're going to come into my arena, at least step foot in my arena.
Roman tells us, if you're going to step foot in my arena, at least step into my ring and acknowledge the tribal chief. Oh, JR9. It's already Riddle and the Profits versus Bloodline tonight, so we are getting a 6-man tag. How'd I knew that was going to happen? I did not even see the fucking pre-sheet. I just saw some type of a 6-man tag happening because this company has no creativity, bro. No creativity. Let's just put everyone in a 6-man schmaz so we can see them fight each other once again to get to a pay-per-view where we have to pay for them to fight again. It makes 0 sense, right? But fuck it. It's this company. Now we're going to have 10 minutes of Austin Theory and Roman Reigns staring off. We are now 17 minutes into the show and nothing has happened. Roman says, let's be honest, you have no clue what you're doing with that briefcase. That was actually a good line. Making him second guess himself.
I'll be that guy for the night. Here's some words of wisdom for you, Theory.
He's going to give him some words of wisdom, Roman tells Theory.
I want you to analyze the situation here. You understand? Your daddy's not here anymore.
Oh! He says, I want you to analyze the situation, Theory. Your daddy's not here anymore. Meaning Vince McMahon. Wow!
This is my room.
Whoa! Your daddy's not here anymore. Daddy's boy chant from MSG. New York should be chanting, who's your daddy, are we? Who's your daddy? This is an old New York chant we used to give to the Boston Red Sox, to Pedro. Who's your daddy? Roman says, I'll tell you who his daddy is. If he keeps messing up, the tribal chief's gonna be his daddy. Okay, this got fun now, man. I knew MSG was gonna give him the who's your daddy chant. Anybody follows baseball and the Yankees, you know what we're talking about. They just told Theory, who's your daddy? Oh, shit. Jay fucking around. Jay and Jimmy fucking with Theory. Yo, Jay just no-sold 2 briefcase shots to the back. Was that supposed to happen? This looks so weird. What just happened, man? Jay just no-sold briefcase shots. Is he really pissed off, maybe? What just happened there, bro? He just no-sold. Oh, I got it. This is New York. Come on. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Come on, man. As a Yankee, we got to chant that shit. Oh, that's great, man. That's great. New York City doing the who's your daddy chant. Again, guys, that was an old thing we used to tell Pedro from the Boston Red Sox. We used to whoop his ass in the playoffs, and he said, I don't know. They're my daddy, I guess. And then we never fucking let him go off of that, man. Every time he would pitch, who's your daddy? So the segment just ended like that, dude. It was so weird. Roman left the ring after that comedy and bringing up Vince, kind of. I think it was Jay slapped Theory like across the back. Theory attacks him with a briefcase. Jay no-sold it twice, man. 2 briefcase shots. And Jay just was like, come on, bitch. And Roman had to back him off. It looked like he was not happy. Anyway, guys, we are 20 minutes into the show. Nothing has happened, literally. Some comedy, some who's your daddy, Roman telling Theory, your daddy's not here anymore. Analyze the situation, bitch, basically. So that was cool. That was fun. But in 20 minutes, what did this do for the show or SummerSlam? Like SummerSlam, that didn't get me any more excited to see Theory versus Lashley. It didn't get me any more excited to see Profits Usos. And it sure as hell didn't get me any more excited or captivated to see Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns for the 9th time. So then you say, okay, what did it do for the show? Tonight, maybe. Nothing. It's not even the match tonight, right? The 6-man tag, JR9 told me, was Matt Riddle and the Profits versus the Bloodline. So, I mean, this does nothing for anything 5 nights away from SummerSlam. I don't understand that opening, but who's your daddy? I want you to analyze the situation. Your daddy's not here anymore. That was fucking badass, bro. What do you guys think about the first 20 minutes, man? We ain't seen that change yet, right? I know. Nothing's going to change drastically tonight, this week, probably even this month or next month. I get it. But seeds can be planted. The aura, the feel of change should definitely be implemented. I would have sent Triple H in Madison Square Garden 20 years later. 20 years ago in 2002 is when he came back from that injury, jacked up. The loudest pop I've ever heard in pro wrestling, the loudest I have ever heard, was that night in Madison Square Garden, Triple H's return. 20 years later, this dude is back on the main roster and technically in charge. Head of relations, talent, and head of creative. So a monstrous role. I mean, underneath fucking just Stephanie and Khan now. Again, I'm skeptical. I still think Vince McMahon is running shit. But this is big for Triple H. It would have been a monstrous pop. It would have been a huge selling point, man. Pump up the show a little. Tell everyone about the change coming. We've done this before and it was a lie, but maybe if you added some amplification, H can do that. And then you pop us for SummerSlam. Instead, they decided to go with this weird Roman... They decided to go with a brawl that BC blinked and I missed. I was welcoming in my unit. My unit started telling me I missed this brawl in the parking lot. I thought it was something big. It was a 90-second Miz Logan Paul brawl. So I don't know if H is going to show up tonight, but this is a big night for him, man. After all the news breaking, his first real night on the job is Madison Square Garden, of all places. That's crazy. I'm going to be with you guys for the whole first hour, man. Then I'm going to end the stream and catch back with you guys tomorrow morning for the rest of Monday Night Raw's review, hour 2, hour 3. After Raw tonight, make sure you go over to the channel, man, or stay right here on the channel, I should say. You ain't got to go anywhere. I put up Amplified Live earlier. I give you my entire thoughts on Triple H in this new regime. My candid, amplified thoughts. And it was a 45-minute fucking rant. And then we spent another 45 minutes shooting the shit with my amp unit, so... What's Drew be doing out here? Wait, what is this? Isn't that SmackDown talent? What the fuck are we doing here? Why is the SmackDown talent on Monday Night Raw? This has nothing to do with SummerSlam. It's not Survivor Series. The talent doesn't need to be on each other's show. Oh, that's right. Brand split? What brand split? Oh, I can see the fucking winds of change are in the air, isn't it? What are we doing? Theory versus McIntyre? What the fuck? Guys, did I miss something? Why are we getting are we getting Theory and McIntyre just because? Is BC kind of accurate here? Is there a story behind this, or are we just getting this just because? I gotta ask a question. I know. I'm gonna have to say this 1,000 times because people are gonna go, BC, you're expecting change too fast. But I'm just gonna ask a question. Is it possible it gets even worse with the new regime? Because Vince is still in charge, but now he's phone calling it. So now there's even more confusion and mishmash than ever before. Is it possible somehow the company gets even worse? Am I the only one to ask this? I'm just asking, bro. I'm just asking. You ain't gotta fucking be pissed off at the middleman here. I'm just asking. Right? You guys are starting to think, fuck, what if BC's right, man? What if this gets worse with Stephanie, Nick Khan, and H? Theory versus McIntyre. McIntyre is a SmackDown talent. I don't get this at all, but okay, you know what? Sit back and enjoy it, Paisley. Shut up, man. Hey, Paisley. Paisley, just enjoy it, man. Why do you always gotta ask? Why do you gotta question it, Paisley? Oh, I don't know, because we're 5 nights away from SummerSlam and I really wanted to be excited about it. Just give me 5 days notice to be excited. I'll take it at this point, man. Beggars can't be choosers. No, you can't even get me excited 5 nights before. Yeah, and then you can't even pick a fucking loser here. Theory cannot lose this match. He's got the fucking briefcase. Anybody with the briefcase has to be built up. You sure as fuck cannot let McIntyre lose this match. McIntyre is about to go for the fucking title at Clash at the Castle in September in just 2 months. Less than 2 months. So who the fuck you're going to have to do a schmaz, man. Lashley's going to have to come out. Who's McIntyre feuding with? Somebody's going to have to come out with the McIntyre. What was that, Shell Shock? Are they really going to make Theory lose this match? I'm guessing somebody would have to come out, right? You can't just... oh, yeah, Dolph Ziggler, guys. Good call. Ziggler is in a feud right now with Theory. Ziggler could come out of nowhere and deliver a super kick, I guess. And then McIntyre loses via DQ. In which case, I still don't understand what any of this was for other than to get Dolph out there and showcase Drew. Maybe they both get counted out, man. Who knows? Byron, run! Snake Eyes by Drew on the Theory onto the commentators' table. Looks like we're going to take a break. The beautiful, beautiful Maurice. Maurice and her new show with Miz and Mrs., man. It is a funny show. It's too scripted. Anyway, guys. 27 minutes, but when we come back from Raw, the first half an hour will be over. Are you feeling change? Is it at least in the air, right? I mean, we're not going to see too much change yet, but are you feeling like somebody gives a fuck yet? Because I'm not. They should be happy they're in Madison Square Garden, though. That's why the crowd is as lively as it is. Oh, by the way, man, what the fuck am I? I'm just shooting this shit all cut casual. We had a badass live stream earlier, man, the Amplified Live that we did. Every one of you that joined me earlier, you guys fucking rocked. That was one of my favorite streams, dude. That was so much fun. Real quick, man, I know there were some supers that came in, man, on this stream, so let me go over to you guys. Hold on. Trev Reigns, the Tribal God, with that 10 spot. Trev, I appreciate it, dog. Trev Reigns caught both streams, earlier and now. So, Trev, one of my tried and trues, to say the least. Street Profits and the Usos have some type of role in the main event, and it's a 6-man tag. So they decided to do it now and not wait 6 more days until their pay-per-view bout. Why bother doing it then? Trev, you're as befuddled as BC, bro. Because this is what they do. They want us to see them wrestle 1,000 times because it's easier for them. They don't have to waste any brain cells. They don't have to use any energy or creativity. And then we get to the pay-per-view where we're going to see it 6,001 time. So we're going to pay for something we've already seen in every variation. 1-on-1 5 times, 2-on-2 7 times, and 3-on-3 21 times. 4-on-4 6 times. And Trev Reigns, I think what I heard from JR9 is that it is going to be Riddle in the Profits versus the Bloodline. So you're exactly right, Trev. Let's just watch Usos and the Profits yet again, because that's going to get us excited for SummerSlam. Ashley Steggles, $8.99. Ashley! 0045, Amplified Train, now departing for Las Vegas. Our first stop is Madison Square Garden and Monday Night Raw. Ashley, what's in Vegas? Is that where SmackDown is? Is that the stop after Monday Night Raw? Because SummerSlam is Nashville, isn't it? Or is that Money in the Bank? No, SummerSlam's Nashville. What the fuck is Vegas, Ashley Steggles? Why is a train going to Vegas? Anyway, Ashley, Much love and appreciation, dude. Good seeing you up in here. Carlos Ray! Carlos Ray! Come on, that was a good Howard Finkel, bro. Oh, yeah, Vegas was Money in the Bank. SummerSlam is Nashville. Thank you, Jer9. Carlos says, congrats. That vid you made 2 hours ago already has 2,800 views. Salute. Carlos, salute, man. Actually, real-time views is at 4,400. About to be 4,500. The real-time views, it takes a while for YouTube to calculate them to make sure that it is real views. So you're seeing 28, Carlos, but not as a pat on the back. But that currently is on its way to 4,500 already in 2.5 hours. So I appreciate that, Carlos, big time. Yeah, 28 is just what you're seeing. But yeah, that's what happens, man. We had fun. BC was just on, dude. 45 minutes of just nothing but facts. It was at a point, Carlos, where like 25 minutes into it, it was a moment of realization that even if people want to disagree with me, they can't help but know that I'm still dropping nothing but facts. So everything around their disagreement, it would be nullified. So yeah, that was one of those things where as a content creator, you just know you're on, Carlos. And when you're doing that, man, everything else kind of follows. So yeah, I appreciate that, man. I did an initial check on the numbers right before we went live, and I was like, damn, 45 already going toward. Pretty cool. Carlos, man, having people like you, Carlos, up in there is what fucking makes the difference. So salute. Christopher Blackshear, another one of my tried and trues, 199. Got a feeling that Heyman screws Roman Saturday. Yeah, but Christopher, what do you do with Paul then? Do you put him back with Brock? I mean, I don't want to see Cowboy Brock, but fuck, dude. I don't know if I need another variation of Paul Heyman and Brock. And I do think he fits well with Roman. I want Roman to stay heel and with Paul. I just want it to be more definitive, man. I feel like these title reigns started off so hot with the family feud with the Usos, and then it just went, I don't want to say stale, but it went in the wrong direction. It definitely went into the wrong direction, man. Christopher Blackshear, something's got to give with that shit. Oh, yeah, I forgot to even mention, man, we're a half an hour plus into the stream now, man. Guys, make sure we hit over 200 on the ups up front live, man. We're on our way to that already over $1.75 without me even saying a word about it. So I appreciate that. Help out the algorithm. Catapult that shit. Give it an amplified smash on the up. Catapult that over 200 so we can start working on 3. I appreciate that, guys. We're back into the ring now, man. Austin Theory is taking on Drew McIntyre. None of us know why. Drew is a SmackDown talent. And Drew's beef isn't even on Raw, I don't believe. He's beefing with Sheamus, which is another SmackDown talent. So there's literally 5 nights ahead of SummerSlam, no reason for Drew McIntyre to be on this show. And I still believe that Dolph Ziggler is going to end up interfering at some point. What are we going to get? Claymore? What are we? Oh my God! Now the whole SmackDown roster is there, guys. The whole fucking roster is here now, man. Butch, Bitch, and Botch all came down to the ring. Guys, Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Butch all just came to the ring because they were just hanging out at Raw in fucking their fucking attire. Because it's SmackDown talent. Why not? It's not like it's Survivor Series and they have to be there. No. Bobby Lashley just hit the ring now. He's going to help out Drew McIntyre. Bobby Lashley just cleared the ring. Theory gets back in the ring with the briefcase, goes to hit. I don't even know who he went to hit. If he hits him like Jey Uso, and Jey Uso no-sold it twice because it was bitch hits, then I don't know what Theory thought he was going to do. And now we just went to another commercial. What is happening? Somebody get Triple H out of control. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, bro. That's the news. Hey, for everybody that dissed Brucey Pritchard, I'm telling you right now, if 2, 3, 4 months from now, we're still talking about a shitty product, I want everybody who talks shit about Brucey Pritchard, who thought Brucey was the problem, I want everybody lined up because they got some splaining to do. I can't wait to rip those fucking asses up. Everybody that said it was Bruce Lee and not Vince. Okay. Starts tonight. We're going to give you mulligans because Rome wasn't built in a day. You're not going to see a shit ton of change in the first night. I'm going to give you tonight. I'm going to give you Friday. I might give you Summerslam. I'll give you next Monday. I'll give you next Friday. And then your honeymoon period is over. You better hope Bruce Pritchard was the problem, motherfuckers, or BC coming for that ass. Fucking A, bro. 2 months. You better be saying the same thing about H you all saying about Brucey. Guys, in all seriousness, what the fuck was that about, man? Guys, that had no relevance, man. It's not like Survivor Series where SmackDown would... Oh, guys, I just saw that. Over 200. You guys rock. Let's hit up 250 on our way to 300 now. Smash that shit up. Amplify elbow that fucker. Guys, it's not like Survivor Series where like SmackDown talent will be there, Raw will be... I understand there's no more brand split, basically, but at least act like there is because you never gave any indication that there wasn't officially. So you have a SmackDown talent wrestling on a Raw for no reason. SummerSlam doesn't warrant that. And on top of that, you just had the roster there in attire. Ridge Holland, Sheamus, Butch, they're all just chilling backstage on Monday Night Raw and nobody wants to say a damn word about it backstage. Adam Pearce, where you at, bro? Guys, it just made no sense, man. That shit just made no sense. See, that's what I can't stand. And that's, I understand you can't do everything in one night, 1 week, 1 month, right? It's going to take time for the change to develop, right? I'm just saying plant the seeds. But guys, this is the type of shit where if I'm in charge and it just broke news all over the world, and I look at the script sheet and that's what I'm putting out. No, if I'm H, that's my first script I'm ripping up. Unless his hands are fucking still tied by the real boss, the real person still in charge, Mr. Retired McMahon. Yeah, let me give a shout out over to a couple more supers that came streaming in after that shit fest we just saw. And that was Prime Killer. Prime Killer with that 5 spot says, do you remember when Bischoff and Russo came back to WCW and immediately stripped every champion of their titles their first night back on Nitro? I don't remember that, to be honest with you, but that sounds fucking badass unless it was pulled off horrendously. That's coming in there, and that's going, listen, when we say new regime, motherfucker, we mean things are changing now. Day one. I love that. Now, I'm not saying it was executed. Prime Killer, was it executed good or not? I forgot about that, to be honest. I really, for some reason, do not remember that. And this is typical WWE. I thought this might happen. Prime Killer, much love, dude. I appreciate that, dude. And I got to go back and look at that now because I really did forget that. Guys, I was going to mention this, but I was like, there's no way they're going to do this. There's no way they can do this tonight. We came back from break, and I'm kidding you not. Drew is in another match, tag team with Bobby Lashley. They're taking on Sheamus and Theory right now. Somehow, with the announcement of the new regime, the show has gotten even worse. Somehow the show has gotten worse 5 nights before SummerSlam with the new regime. Colin, 199, Austin Theory versus Austin Aries. Hey, that'd be a good match, actually, man. Aries should have done a lot more in WWE, I feel. I wouldn't have given him the world, but he definitely should have done more. Vicky Hess with that 20 spot, man. That super sticker. You are amazing. Vicky Hess. Tell me more. Tell me more, please. I'm just playing, man. Hey, Vicky Hess. You're fucking amazing. How's that sound? I appreciate that, Vicky. I appreciate the kind words, man. I just make sure you guys are entertained, and not just entertained, but with the fucking utmost amplified knowledge you're going to find in this community. That's all I can fucking offer. It's up to you guys to take that knowledge and do what you will with. Salute, Vicky Hess. Vicky Hess is badass, man. That's awesome. 20 spot, man. That'll help the fucking coffee machine. The next time I break it. Ashley Steggles, $8.99. Ashley says, product is that bad. I forgot where SummerSlam was being held. It's Bruce's fault. That's it, man. Ashley Steggles has been here a while, man. We always pick on the people that just blame Bruce Pritchard for everything. And now that Brucey's been demoted, now those same son of a bitches, those same motherfuckers, they better hope these motherfuckers that blame Bruce Pritchard for the longest time, they right now are pissing their pants that this product gets better. Because they are about to be exposed, and that's going to be one hell of a ride. They better hope this product gets better, bro. Because you will not believe how many people just blame Bruce Pritchard like he was the fucking Antichrist, like he was the fucking anti-machine. And I'm like, dude, it was Vince ripping up the scripts. It was Vince the whole time giving the X's and the O's, the play sheet. It was Vince McMahon, who Fightful even admitted fucking recently on one of their latest reports. It was McMahon that kept calling for the rematches. He either forgot they wrestled 75 times, everybody, or he didn't give a fuck. Too funny, bro. Ashley Steggles, I got you, though, man. I knew that Vegas was Money in the Bank. SummerSlam is Nashville, and I remember that because Double J... J-E-double-F, J-E-double-double, what the fuck, double up, and the double another fucking exclamation point. Double J is going to be in Nashville. That's how I remember that shit. Oh, Bobby Lashley with a nice suplex on Sheamus, man. That is a big boy to get up there for a good 6 seconds. Jimmy Fingers, 19, 219. BC, I put the like button in the abdominal stretch. Jimmy Fingers, 19. That is a new hold for the like button, man. I always tell you guys to amplify, smash the like button. In the past, I've said you could give it a sharpshooter. Jimmy Fingers 19 got the like button into an abdominal stretch. Hey, Jimmy Fingers 19, did it tap out? Did it tap the fuck out, bro? Here comes little Butch. Butch is coming in there like he's barking at fucking Drew. Drew's telling, come here, doggy. I got a bone for you. Come here, I got a bone for you. Hey, look what you did, you little jerk. What the fuck is Ridge Holland gonna do? You gonna try to fucking break somebody else's neck, Ridge? Oh, that's how you do a belly-to-belly, Ridge. Drew McIntyre just catapulted Butch into Ridge. Probably gonna go to commercial again. I wouldn't fucking doubt it at this point. If you're just tuning in, what happened? A count out? What just happened? Oh, they're going to eliminate... the referee is throwing out Ridge Holland and Butch. If you guys are just tuning in, it's a total SmackDown match right now. I think the only people from Raw are probably Bobby Lashley in theory out there. McIntyre's in this match. Sheamus is in the match. Holland and Butch are at ringside or just got kicked out. So I don't know why. There's no explanation that I heard. Then again, I'm not listening to Michael Cole because, or Michael Cole, Jimmy Smith. Wouldn't fucking matter who it is right now. It just give me a fucking headache. Them trying to explain why they do the stupid shit that they do would give me a fucking dome piece ache. Oh, hold on. I got another fucking super coming in here, man. You guys are rocking out a second stream in a row, man. Hold on. Jimmy Fingers 19 with another 519 says, my creative for a like button hit is more exciting than Raw. Give me something new for the love of Skylar the Deer. Jimmy Fingers, that shows how long you've been with the channel. You remember Skylar the Deer, bro. Yeah, I just thought of that, Jimmy Fingers 19. I popped more for your fucking super chat. Putting the like button into an abdominal stretch. That popped BC way more than anything I've seen yet. So, Jimmy Fingers 19, I'm actually with you on that, dude. Trev Reigns, the tribal god, with another 10 spot, says there's 5 more days until SummerSlam. Walter, AJ Styles, and Asuka are not even on the SummerSlam card. And yet they add rematches we've already seen 700 times. Yeah, Trev, I mean, even just reading it like that, it just amplifies my frustration even more that they would do that to Asuka, that they would do that to AJ Styles, and that they would do that to Walter, who was an Intercontinental Champion, and he doesn't even have a match for SummerSlam. And somebody like Asuka, who has given this company the world for years and gotten shit in return, even when she has a title, they treat her like a secondary afterthought. And AJ Styles is still to this day one of the best wrestlers in the world. You'd never know it because they don't want to showcase him like that anymore. So all of it is, it is frustrating, you know? You say, well, how could you really get frustrated with pro wrestling? It's a TV show. Well, because there's real emotion behind it, you know? When these wrestlers conquer their career, when they win a championship, they get backstage. Everybody's there to hug them, and they're in tears, right? Well, why is that? I thought it's just a show. Well, they're in tears because they worked their entire career to get to that point. Blood, sweat, tears, near broken bones, some with broken bones, some with many. And they finally reach what they feel is the top of the fucking mountain. They got the title, and everybody hugs them backstage. They're in tears. Congratulations, because there's real emotion, you know? And it's sad to see really good people who are really good at what they do get absolute jack shit. So it's frustrating to read that, Trev Reigns. It truly is. I appreciate the coffee, Trev. All the coffees, Trev. You're always a VIP up in here. I mean, like, to the upteenth degree, man. So Trev Reigns, the Tribal God. Much love and appreciation. And DB, man. DB just popped up in here. DB with a 5-spot coffee. DB, I appreciate that, dude. Good to see you up in here. Back-to-back streams that DB caught. I'm going to say it. Vince is still in charge in capital letters with 3 exclamation points. Vince is still in charge. But it's Bruce's fault, right? By the way, BC, the like button got a Texas tornado. Kerry Von Erich punch. Fuck yeah, DB. Bro, that like button ain't getting back up tonight, brah. The Texas tornado punch, bro, from Kerry Von Erich. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that Vince McMahon is most likely going to stay in charge, and people can't blame Brucey anymore. He's still part of creative, but he doesn't have a head title. So now those same people, when we get bad Raws, I want them saying fucking Triple H, right? We're going to hear reports that Bruce Pritchard is still handing the reins over to H, right? We're going to hear those reports. So people are going to go, well, it's still Bruce. Come on, bro. What about Vince? What about H? Come on, bro. If you're acting like this is just a Brucey production, bullshit. H is there right now. He can veto this bullshit. He refuses to because he knows that's exactly what his father-in-law wants. This is exactly what Vince wants. I don't blame Bruce Pritchard on this channel because I don't go for second in command, third, fourth, fifth. I go for the top dog, which is Vincent Kennedy. This tag, man. What, 47 minutes into the show? What did we get, man? We got Roman and Austin Theory yelling at each other when Austin Theory is not even the opponent of Reigns. He's just teasing a cash-in again. 3 weeks, ever since Money in the Bank, it's the same promo that Theory's been cutting. So we got that with no Brock Lesnar. Maybe he shows up at the end of the night and does something with maybe beats the shit out of the Usos, because that's going to make them look good ahead of their title match, their rematch at SummerSlam. So we got that with Roman and Theory. Then we went into I think it was just Theory and McIntyre after that, right? And then that turned into a fucking holla, holla, holla playa, Teddy Long tag match. So far, hour number 1 it has been complete shit. Other than the "Who's your daddy" line. Or "Your daddy is not here anymore. Analyze the situation," Roman tells Theory. That was the best part of the night so far. And now we just have a lot of SmackDown talent wrestling on the red brand. Anyway, DB, appreciate that, man. Hey, we just hit 250 on the ups, man. Now we headed toward 300 live. I gave 24 minutes notice that I was going live tonight. 24 minutes notice. You guys are the best, man. I always say that. At least you know my new show, Amplified Live. You know I'm going to be live at the 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 days out of the week. Bobby was pinning Austin Theory. Lashley jumps from the Sheamus jumped off the rope, put a knee into the back of Lashley. Drew gets into the ring, catapults himself and Sheamus over the top rope. Now it's looking like an AEW tag match where all 4 dudes, it turns into a tornado tag. You ever see an AEW tag match? It's just a tornado tag from the first fucking 10 seconds on. And the AEW referees don't know what they're doing. They're like, oh, what do I do? Sit in the corner? AEW's tag division could be flawless right now if they just paid attention to the rules a little more and gave a fuck. FTR even laughs at it. FTR made fun of Tony Khan. He said we can't get an AEW tag match because we're rated number 1 in the rankings. When we drop off from the rankings, then Tony will give us a match for the titles. Even FTR is fucking with him. Lashley just made who submit. I think Lashley just had the hurt lock. Who the fuck who just tapped out? And Dolph Ziggler was at commentary. He was leaned up against the commentary table checking his phone. Dolph Ziggler was out there. I hope they didn't make Austin Theory just tap out. Wait, did Theory just tap out? Please tell me that didn't happen. He has a briefcase. Ziggler distracted Theory. All he did was he showed up and looked at his phone, though. That wasn't really a... Oh, I see it right now. Wait, that's not a What is he doing? He's just checking his fucking... He's checking his emails. He's fucking watching BC's live stream, maybe. Did I just see? Yeah, I think he was watching. Dolph Ziggler was watching the live stream of BC. In theory, just fucking stopped what he was doing. And then he got fucking caught in the lock. Theory just tapped out, and now he's showing his briefcase like he did something special. Why are you showing your briefcase, bro? Boom! Double super kick by the Usos. So heels just took out a heel. Guys, this is so blurred, man. This is why nobody can understand what is happening. The Usos are heels, and they just super kicked Austin Theory, which is a heel, so the crowd doesn't know what to do. Do we cheer the Usos, who are going to be taking on the Street Profits? But we have to cheer the Street Profits because they're the faces. And I love the Usos, but, I mean, that's what you would want your fans to think. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Oh, no, that's going to be a new thing when Roman and Theory are together. That's great. Man, Theory just drew the bitch card tonight, bro. I don't understand what... It's the same thing they did with the Viking Raiders. They came back after all that time off. They beat up the New Day, so we're thinking, okay, they're going to be a diabolical heel team. And the past several weeks, they've been facing another heel team, Jinder Mahal and Dancing Stanky. And it's like, well, which is it then, man? If you want to be a heel, why are you taking on Jinder Mahal and his crony? And now we have the Usos taking out fucking Theory because we don't have Brock Lesnar in the building to sell this shit. Guys, I know this seems like I'm nitpicking, but this is the shit. When you add it all together, this is why the product sucks for 10 years plus. This is why. I mean, I'm not even trying to yell about it. You know, I'm trying to have a frank conversation with all fucking 500 plus of you right now live on 24 minutes notice. And the thousands of you that are going to catch this over the next 24 hours. I hope you understand my words are pure. And it's sheer out of love for this shit. But nobody is giving a fuck about the booking. And this is the shit that I'm going to give a couple of weeks. I'm not giving fucking months, bro. Weeks. If I don't start to see change, you better give Triple H the same treatment you gave Brucey. Fucking Pritchard. I still think Vince McMahon is going to fucking be running all this shit. I think everybody's a pawn in his game, dude. He saw the fire was heating up in the investigations, and he retired a week before SummerSlam. You don't think that's fucking... There's something fishy going on, and then we got the big report about $14.6 million being not recorded in its period. And now we're hearing that more shit's supposed to come over the next week. Bro, you know damn well he walked so he can appoint his own regime. I'll know when Vince is gone because we will see it in the product. Until I see change, Vince McMahon is running this shit. And if you want to blame a bitch boy, you can stop blaming Brucey after a few weeks. I want you to hold that same chutzpah moxie, that same amplification, that same venom. You better hold the same venom for H if this product sucks going forward. Don't coddle that dude's balls, Amp Unit. Don't coddle that dude's balls. First, you got to get him from Randy Orton. Randy Orton said it. Way before BC said it. Randy Orton said, you got to locate Triple H's balls in Stephanie McMahon's purse. I tell you. Oh, shit. Hold on. Jimmy Fingers. Jimmy Fingers 19. 10-19. Jimmy Fingers up in the super says, Ric Flair's contract signing with Lethal and Double J has more hype than SummerSlam. I am so bored. I just unliked the like button just so I could throw it off the ropes and give it a sunset flip like button. Oh, bro. I tell you this, Jimmy Fingers 19. The parking lot jumping of Flair when Jay Lethal met Flair in the parking lot. Flair was about to get into his town car, and Lethal jumped Flair, and Double J Jeff Jarrett tried to pull Lethal out. Here's the brawl you guys were talking about. I thought that was so well done, man. And Jeff Jarrett's out there. Karen Jarrett, I almost called her Karen Angle. She was out there. I thought that was so beautifully done. It was better than anything. Oh, that wasn't the brawl from earlier. This is just Rey Mysterio getting out and Dominic getting out of an SUV. Oh, I thought that was Bailey real quick, bro. It's his wife. Oh, shit, it's his fucking... She's a beautiful girl, too, man. What was her name? I forgot his daughter's name. She's beautiful, though. His whole family's there, man. Rey Mysterio Appreciation Night is going to start off hour number 2. But anyway, where was I on that? Jimmy Fingers 19. Aaliyah, thank you. Jared9, Big Nang, everybody, thank you. Yeah, Aaliyah. Beautiful, beautiful girl. She was in a storyline for WWE not too long ago, and then they decided to pull it. I don't know if it was just her decision or it just wasn't working, or I don't know, but Aaliyah was off TV. She had a makeout session with Buddy Murphy. Murphy gets the chicks, man. Buddy Murphy. He had Alexa Bliss. He was dating Alexa, and now he's dating Rhea Ripley. So Buddy Murphy from House of Black, he's dating Rhea Ripley from WWE. But he used to date Alexa Bliss, and they had him in a nice fucking makeout angle, or at least he was like doing something with Aaliyah. Maybe they didn't kiss. I forgot. But he was in an angle with Buddy Matthews. Yeah, Murphy Matthews. Maddox. Matthews, Murphy, Maddox. I'll get it right, unit. Let's keep changing everybody's name and confuse us some more. But Buddy and Aaliyah had something too. Yeah, so anyway, Buddy gets all the chicks, man. Storyline in real life. Good for him. Can't bash that, I guess. But Jimmy Fingers 19, the Jay Lethal and Ric Flair thing, man. That was better than anything I've seen in pro wrestling in months, bro. As far as like storyline build, it was so well done. And I know you guys are saying, well, BC, you're being biased because we already know you're a huge Jay Lethal fan. Well, I never hide that. I've said from day one I'm a big Jay Lethal fan. So you can say there's bias, but you can just... If you watch BC long enough, you know that when it's Sasha Banks I'm high on, Bray Wyatt. When there's involved in something I don't like, I'm going to tell you why it was shit. It's not just because I'm a big Jay Lethal fan. It's because the fucking thing with Ric Flair was fucking flawless. It was really good. It has nothing to do with me being a big Jay Lethal fan. It was just really well done, man. Anyway, Jimmy Fingers 19, totally agree, and it just brought me back to the parking lot brawl. Sheriff Rivers is up in here, bro. Let me give a salute to Sheriff Rivers. Absolutely. Sheriff Rivers, salute, man. Good to have you up in here. Thanks for the coffee, dude. Did anybody notice that Bliss won the 24/7 title? Like, what the fuck? Sheriff Rivers, are you talking about last week? Because we covered that extensively. 6 champions in 60 seconds for the 24/7 title. Or are you talking about tonight? Did they do something else? And maybe I blinked and I fucking talked to my unit for 5 seconds and Alexa just got it back. But Sheriff Rivers, if you're talking about last week, oh yeah, we talked about it. It's fucking absolute bullshit to the highest of measures and the most amplified of levels. Ashley Steggles, $8.99. Wasn't it 20 years ago that Brock won the Undisputed Championship at SummerSlam for the first time? Ashley, I don't know. Somebody in the chat can back that and confirm that, but sounds about right. If not 20, right around that time frame. But it sounds about right. Ashley Steggles, I was reminded before we went live that it was 20 years ago that Triple H came back from that injury. Madison Square Garden is where he came back, and it was the loudest pop that BC has ever heard in pro wrestling, man. I'm not even kidding. When Triple H came back from injury, Madison Square Garden, I've never heard a reaction like that. You felt it vibrating through you. It was fucking insanity. Or in New York, we call it Linsanity. Anybody that remembers Jeremy Lin in the New York Knicks, that's why we call it Linsanity. But it was Linsanity. I've never heard anything like that in pro wrestling, and to this day, I've never heard anything like that. 20 years ago, Triple H, and it's just fitting that this news broke, and here they are in Madison Square Garden. So whether he shows up tonight to give a little promo or not, which is not looking likely now, Triple H, this is still a big night for him in New York City, Madison Square Garden. It's always been a big city for him. Some of his takeovers when he was really pushing that black and gold brand from the origins back in its heyday, New York City was so special, man. Brooklyn, those takeovers. Oh, what are they saying to Dolph? I love Dolph, man. I really do, dude. People bash Dolph. It's not his fault, man. Vince just gave up on this guy. He's an amazing talent. And he can cut an amazing promo. Let's listen. He's almost as handsome as I am, he says about Theory. That's funny. AJ Styles cuts off Dolph Ziggler. Shush! Thank you. Are we going to get an AJ Styles Dolph Ziggler tag team match with the Alpha Academy? The match would be good if they gave him 15 minutes up front. Yeah, looks like we're going to get a tag match. Isn't it sad that BC calls this before it actually happens? Alpha Academy versus Dolph and AJ Styles. At the Garden in Madison Square, he says. It's actually a damn good tag match. I wish we gave a fuck because they gave a fuck to build it a little bit, but we can build it in fucking 3 minutes. Why not? Oh, I thought they were doing at Triple H. No, they're going to do Mysterio to start hour number 2. Now, usually I cut the stream right here, guys. I'm going to go to the next commercial. Or at least see what they got planned here. I'm going to stick with you guys a little bit longer if you don't mind. I want to see what they got going here. Yeah, so far, JR9 Gaming, if you're up in here still, so far you're right. I don't see any edge. Did you hear anything else about that, JR? Jimmy Fingers 19. Jimmy Fingers 19, 10-19. BC, Ric Flair is the heel in all of this. Lethal and Double J are the faces. Flair has been a douchebag the whole time, being a jerk to Jay after he trained him. I want to see Flair get beat down again. Oh yeah, I know Jimmy Fingers. I love how Flair's been doing this. But But if you saw the parking lot brawl, Jay Lethal is not really playing a face. So there really is no heel in all of this. Go back and watch that parking lot brawl. Every little mannerism that Jay Lethal was doing, a heel does that. Laying down on his back, whistling, waiting for Ric Flair to show up, jumps up. He starts getting into his face. He's like a bully, right? He keeps on fucking with Flair. Flair just wants to get in his SUV and get out of there. He's telling Lethal, just get out of my way, just get out of my way. So technically, Jimmy Fingers, the way that it was being produced, Flair was the face, Lethal was the heel. But because they're so personal, Flair started talking that shit. But the way that Jeff Jarrett was pulling Lethal off and trying to help Flair, and then Flair was an extreme douche to Double J. Ric Flair started fucking, like, being real personally just fucking this dude up. While Flair is beaten down, he's telling Jeff Jarrett what a piece of shit he is. So then Jarrett starts putting the boots. And anytime, Jimmy Fingers, it's a 2-on-1, people are going to have some sympathy for the person getting their ass whooped. So I totally get it. Ric Flair is supposed to be the heel. But that parking lot brawl did not tell that story. Jay Lethal looked like a fucking heel of heels. And he looked badass, dude. But I love it, man. Absolutely love it. Rey Mysterio Appreciation Night. No Aaliyah. No Mama Mysterio. Or Wifey Mysterio. It's just Dominic and Ray Ray out there right now. Yeah, Jay Lethal is amazing, guys. Jay Lethal is amazing. I don't know what Tony Khan is possibly doing. Tony Khan doesn't want any criticism from BC. Tony Khan doesn't want any criticism from the community, and that sucks. Because I really had high hopes for that organization. I really thought that they were going to be the organization to accept healthy criticism. And unfortunately, Tony Khan doesn't want it. He hired a third-party group to just try to fucking silence people and fucking... just wanted to be a douche. But I don't know what he's doing with Jay Lethal. It's actually a crime. Jay Lethal is that amazing. But who's this guy feuding with? I forgot. This is just another rematch. Boring shit, right? Who's the feud here? Who's coming out to beat him up? Judgment Day. That's right. Oh, so maybe Edge does show up, right? I missed it, JR9. I missed it, man. Is Edge, did Edge make it? Yeah, JR9. If Edge is coming out, it'll be after Ray and Dominic versus Judgment Day, yeah. Yeah, they were saying Edge missed his flight. Nothing else has come out about Edge. His video package did play tonight. Well, we thought fucking Brock was off of fucking SmackDown. They were able to get Brock back. Guys, I stand by that. Some really reputable, not even just the ones you know. I did hear from very reputable people that Brock did in fact walk out. So I can't slam anybody for that. That seemed really reputable. They even took the promotional off, and then they had him come out just right at the end. It seems pretty legit. I'm going to stick by that story. But they might have seen the enthusiasm that caught. Like, we can really fuck with people. You know, maybe they fucking pulled that shenanigan with Edge, man, and maybe Edge comes out tonight. Who knows? I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Ray, but, I mean, we could do this for 10 minutes, man. He's just thanking everybody, guys. He's thanking everybody for 20 years of... Ray. Thank you, Ray chant from Madison Square Garden. This girl's jamming out. Fuck yeah.
You know, this is special. But to be able to live all of that with my family, it just means much more.
You gonna bring out Aaliyah? Not that I'm calling for it, but hey, wouldn't be pissed if you did. You deserve it. Wait, deserve what? Wait, he didn't get a title or anything, did he? Deserves what? 20. What does he deserve? We're just throwing around chants now. What does he deserve? A 20-year career? Well, of course he deserves it. He just did it. Oh, maybe he deserves the cake. They have a nice cake backstage. Damn, is his daughter beautiful. Damn. Okay. They got a nice cake, man. He does deserve that cake. Oh, imagine if Dominic just turns on him right here tonight, bro. Right during his appreciation in front of his mother and his sister and his whole family. If there's ever a time, it's now, I guess. I think they got a SummerSlam match, though, but fuck, man.
WWE Universe. And never been walked around the world. Thank you for accepting me. For always rolling in the series. And for 20 of the dopest, most awesome
20 of the most dopest. I haven't heard dopest since 1992. Fuck yeah, Ray. You break out that 90s nostalgia, dog. Oh, Jared and I know SummerSlam match. So Dominic could turn tonight, man. You got to do something, right? The whole family's there. There's a cake. It's starting the second hour. You got to have something fun.
I could have gone any place in the world. But I'm here tonight. In the legendary and iconic Madison Square Garden.
He says, I could have been anywhere else in the world, but I chose the iconic, legendary Madison Square Garden. Actually, Vince chose that, man. He put a date down and he said, you got to be there, bitch.
Gracias, mi gente. Gracias por el apoyo desde el primer día. Y quiero que sepan algo. Siempre espero representar a mi gente latina.
Well, he lost me after Gracias, but I'll tell you this, man. The crowd's fucking digging it. Yeah, Viva La Raza. I know that fuck. I know what that means. We got Judgment Day coming into the ring, I believe. Finn Balor's coming through the crowd. Get out of the way, photographer girl. Balor's coming through the crowd, which means Damian Priest is going to be somewhere, probably on the other side. There he is. Damian's coming by the other side. Well, there's not really an odds-on... I mean, who else? There's nobody left, so it's just a 2-on-2, so you don't got to be that fucking scared. At this point, I would just be chilling. What the fuck? You did not just go to commercial, bro. That is so silly, man. Damian Priest and Finn Balor just came through the crowd like they're going to do something. They get to the ring, and then we go to commercial. Are they just going to sit there and play tic-tac-toe? Are they going to fucking trade Pokemon cards? Are they going to talk about their favorite 80s fucking pop songs? Are they going to do the Macarena? What are they going to do, bro? This isn't realistic that they're just going to start their fucking feud the second we get back on TV. That was fucking Malachi Ward. Malachi, may I use your word? Ridiculous. That was fucking stupid. So New York City is going to watch them stare at each other, or they're going to honestly do the Macarena with maybe Stanky and Doudrop, right? Stanky's going to come down to the ring, Doudrop, and we're all going to do the fucking Macarena, and there's going to be fucking footage of it on YouTube afterwards. What are they going to do for 3 minutes? Oh my God, that was horrible, guys. That's where I'm going to end this stream. It was only supposed to be the first hour. I did go 15 extra minutes because I was curious live with you guys to see what was going to happen. But you know what? Fuck it. Guys, tomorrow it's going to be a double dose. Tomorrow morning early, I'm going to have the last 2 hours of Raw, the review. So we already went over hour one, obviously. We'll go over what happens with them and everything else. And then at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, we're going to have another Amplified Live. So a big day on the channel tomorrow, man. So make sure you guys tune in. And by the way, real quick, I know I saw Sam Byers with that 5 spot. Sam Byers, much love and respect, dude. Thank you, Sam. Always a VIP up in here. Always appreciated. Jimmy Fingers 19 with a 519 and 219. BC, go watch the contract signing. Flair wouldn't give Lethal a spot on the card. That's why Lethal was pissed. Flair gets no sympathy. I know, but the parking lot brawl, Lethal was the heel man. That's all I'm saying, Jimmy. You know it. I mean, you know mannerisms. Jay Lethal was the bully. Ric Flair was getting double teamed. Flair played the face on that one, man, so they did it wrong, but it was still a thing of beauty. Jimmy Fingers 19 also says Dominic's heel turn on his dad right now with Judgment Day. That's what it's looking like, but the fucking break, Jimmy Fingers 19, is fucking horrendous. Absolutely fucking shitty, because it's not realistic that they're just going to sit there and play tic-tac-toe or a game of Monopoly or a game of Twister while we wait. It's fucking stupid. Much love, unit. Check you guys, man. Thank you for an awesome day on the channel, man. We'll do it again tomorrow with another double dose. Until next time, we're almost at 300 on the up. Smash that, get it over 300, and let's do it again tomorrow. BC, top guy, and I'm out. Check you guys.